Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jonathan Coates, and in today's free training, I'm going to be showing you how to provide value to your subscribers on an ongoing basis. Because, as you know, after your subscribers take in your initial opt-in incentive, which they receive within the first like 5 to 10 minutes after they put in their name and their email address, and they go through it, whether that be like an ebook consumable or that be like a one-day class or a tutorial that you showed them how to go through. You want to continue to send them emails, and my personal recommendation is to break it up into like two different chapters, like segment your email marketing campaign. You have like an 8-day email sequence for the first chapter, and you have an 8-day email sequence for the next chapter, and you can separate the time in between each chapter for, like, I say between 5 to 8 days. And what I recommend is you want to continue to send them ongoing value stuff that's useful, and it's going to help them to learn about the subject better. So let's just get started. I'm going to show you this presentation that I have here, and I'm just going to go through it. And as you can see on the left-hand side, I have all of the different chapters here. We're just going to cover it and make this real brief. So let's just talk about your sales funnel giveaway content. Now, this is stuff that you send to your subscribers on an ongoing basis. And ideally, you want to have stuff that goes out. In my personal opinion, once you get seasoned and you become an expert at this, you can schedule out chapters that last for up to a year. And I actually have friends who schedule out different campaigns and email marketing sequences that last up to like 3 to 4 years at a time, because they have so much content where they're able to create different chapters and separate time in between each chapter so that their subscribers are able to breathe and then appreciate and consume the content that they already received. And then like the next chapter will start, and he tries to add like different bonuses, and he'll sell different related products based on the chapter. So whatever he's talking about in that particular chapter. So if it's a nutrition company, in one chapter he's talking about different exercises and practices, and another chapter he'll be talking about different diets and recipes. So he'll sell products based around whatever the subject matter or the sub niche is on that chapter. So the first slide is link roundups. Now, this is something that you can do on a weekly basis or even like on a bi-weekly basis, where you're sending the most recent references and useful resources that you found yourself personally as you've been doing your research and you've gathered a bunch of different websites and sources. You can actually compile them on a list and help them and kind of organize it and turn it into a consumable way where your subscribers are able to scroll through and kind of digest each one of those resources and put like different captions underneath each resource to explain to your subscribers how that they can use that and apply it to their business. So this is something that you can use just to kind of just gather up, hey, here's a list of things that I found over the last week that I believe that you're going to find helpful and useful for your business. So that's the first slide. So let's get into the next one. So the second one is articles. Now I'm going to share with you a website that you can use here to create these highly engaging articles. And what I normally do from these PLR websites, I have like 4 or 5 of them that I use myself personally, is I get articles and I just use them as a baseline template, and I just read them and then go, okay, I see what they're talking about here, and just use it as inspiration and you to kind of take like different bullet points depending on if I'm entering a market that I've never been in before. I can use these articles as reference and use it as a starting point for the rest of my research when I'm creating content. Okay, so the PLR store is one that I recommend. You can come here to get a combination of ebooks and videos, which is my personal recommendation. Which is the next slide, is creating videos and then sending it to your subscribers, or you can get PLR videos, stuff that's already done for you, and you can go ahead and use that as a way to send content to your subscribers. So that is the next slide actually. And if you have enough information and knowledge and experience about a subject matter, you can go ahead and create the videos yourself, or like I said, you can purchase content from the PLR websites, and these are basically like master resale rights and PLR store. These are great places to go when you're entering a new market and you just need subject matter on any different niche. So the next one is ebooks, and like I said, I personally recommend from the PLR stores and these private label rights websites is to get both of them. But if all you really want to do and all you really can do, because you got to send them something, is just send them an ebook. You can do this as quick as having like a 7-page ebook. Just say you read a couple of articles about something new, and then you applied it to your business and you found it helpful and you kind of develop your own strategy. You can put that strategy on a 7-page ebook and then create like a cover for it and then just package that up and send it to your subscribers. And if you want, you can find different video combinations on these PLR websites or audios, and then just add that to your ebook just to kind of add an extra boost for the people who only want to just like listen to it while they're laying down and they're in the dark. So that's stuff to keep in mind. Also, these PLR websites have a ton of other stuff that I recommend that you check out, like these autoresponder messages. I recommend that you check these out. You can even use these as a baseline template. You can open up these autoresponder messages, take the information, the knowledge that's in there, and then just put that on a document so that you're able to create an ebook and convert that over to a PDF. So that's the next recommendation here is ebooks. And like I said, I recommend to do these all in conjunction with each other, where you got ebooks plus videos, and then you can also include like these articles that I get like every several years, and they give you hundreds of different articles that you can use, whether it be like, and this is just for the internet marketing business niche, but I bought these articles from PLR store back in 2017, early 2017, because I was trying to just pump out a lot of content, and I didn't really have time to sit down and do it myself. These days I more so use it when I'm trying to like get backlinks or go to websites and I just need to make like a quick submission for an article. I just copy and paste one of these because I don't really have time when I'm just trying to get 300 plus backlinks over the course of an hour to just be sitting there creating all these different articles by hand. I just go ahead and copy and paste these that I find from these articles that I'm able to get from these PLR stores, and I put that in there. So that's what I recommend doing, is go into these PLR websites and just using that as a baseline template and ethically borrowing it, kind of as I mentioned in my last video when we spoke on page optimization, when we talk about how to use like the first 5 search results from your competitors as a baseline template, and then rearrange the words, remove and add words, and kind of just ethically borrow and create your own high converting title and description. It's sort of the same kind of strategy and mindset here, is you can use any given one of these different resources when you're entering a new market, and then use that as a template when you're creating content, even if it's stuff that you're making yourself personally, or you're able to get it from the PLR store, and just use that as a prepackaged good and just rebrand the cover art. All right, so yeah, that'll pretty much be it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I basically just covered on how to create engaging content on an ongoing basis to your subscribers, even after they consume your initial opt-in incentive, whether that be like an ebook consumable or a one-day tutorial or just like a little class that you have them go through to get on your subscriber list. This is how you keep them engaged over the long run. And like I said, I recommend that you segment your list and basically create different chapters on an ongoing basis. You want to at least have 8-day campaigns. This is my personal experience. Have 8-day campaigns for each chapter, and then break up like a, say like a 4 to 5 day time period, and then you have your subscribers start the next chapter and you selling something related to that subject matter. All right, so yeah, that'll pretty much be it. If you like content like this, then I highly recommend that you check out my website in the description, jonathancoast.net. I talk about everything when it comes to generating traffic and increasing sales. And also be sure to check out the tools and resources below. I'll have everything that I mentioned in this video, including the website and the slideshow. And with that said, I will see you in the next video. See you then.